Yes, it will hurt. When you sell something at a loss, it doesn't feel good. You feel like a loser. Selling at a loss, loser. Hello everybody, Drew here, tip of the Mitt Flips, where I'm a stay-at-home dad and a part-time eBay reseller. And every 100 subscribers is a giveaway. So if you're watching, make sure you subscribe so you have a chance to win. And actually, the winner of the subscriber giveaway, if you got entered in the last video, will be at the end of this video. So if you got yourself entered, stick around the end. A big sales weekend. I have, not including multi-quantity orders, I have 30 orders going out today. Well, hopefully going out today, plus 2 still pending payment, which of course means it's not a sale. Plus, I have 10 TCG player orders, which is the most I've had in a weekend. So that's also great. I only have 4 stamps though, so some of those will get pushed till later. I don't know. I'm very behind it today because my debit card got hacked and I had $1,600 drained from my bank account. So that's what I've been doing this morning, running around like a chicken with his head cut off, trying to solve crimes, I guess. I think it will all get handled. It seems like in somewhere between 10 and 14 days, I will have my new debit card and the money back in my bank account, but nothing like... whatever. I don't even want to go into it. I hate it. I hate it so much. We got Blackbeard in the garage already. Say hello, Blackbeard. It is mostly boat parts, so even though it is 30 orders today, won't take long as far as the video goes. Blackbeard, give me some space here, buddy. First non-boat part going out today is Pat 39. Here we go, Pat 39, very easy, very Vogue, 7997. For that one right there, $12.74 free shipping. Next up, B3B is some Ken Barbie pants, which these did sell before the Oscars, so it wasn't that the Oscars gave the Ken outfit a boost. And it said B3B. I don't think I had a number, but I think this is the one. B3B, B3B5. This is a 6. B3B5 right there. A lot of pants for those. $11.33 free shipping. Those are from the big Barbie and book buy, which is getting down to the very end. And actually, I had a person, which if you've never had this happen, even if they're wrong, or even if they're somewhat snooty about the information, sometimes people in the know will reach out to you and say, hey, just so you know, there's a mistake in your listing, or just so you know, it's this item and not that item, or it's you have it listed as this specific one, but it's actually this specific one, or a year is off. I always just say thank you, because they're trying to be helpful. I haven't looked into this one specifically. It was one of the dolls from the big Barbie and book buy. They said, hey, you have it listed as this, and it's actually this. They could be right. The point of me letting you know is, for one, just say thank you, move on with your day. Unless you have questions. Sometimes they're willing to give you more information. But the point is, don't, because someone tells you that, just go change your listing. That means go redo your research. Because I have had, I don't know, I don't even want to take a guess at it, but 50 times I've had somebody reach out with information. And I would say 25% of that time, their information is wrong. I'm right, or maybe I'm also wrong, but the information they give me was wrong. So don't take it just because someone reaches out that information is your new information, but do go back and redo your research. That's a reminder to me that I actually have to look at that one. Next up, A2 is a Swarovski Crystals Party Light brand ornament. Right here. Oh, here. Oh, you can't even see it's in plastic. You would have saw in the picture. I got this at a garage sale this last summer. I want to say 50 cents. Might have been $1. It was very cheap. It was also in a bulk deal where I bought like 10, 20 things, and they gave me a discount on the whole deal. For that going out, $12 free shipping. Next up, Pat 84. And I did, it's this one right here, it's a Butterick Kids 5440. I did move the books around just to consolidate them, and with the patterns up here, it looks like there's more up here than there is. But I mean, because I even have an entire James Patterson lot down there, I am running low on books. So this summer, that's going to be definitely a targeted category for me. Not that I'm going to go buy junk, or not that I'm going to just take whatever I can find, but I do like selling books. I would like to continuously have this amount of books. This is a good amount of books. When this is full, I sell a couple books a day. So if I can keep it full, I will continuously sell a couple books a day. Next up, A3 is a contour train poncho from Mad Dasher. And I don't understand this one because it just looks like this is, I don't think it's anything special. I think it's just a poncho, unless somehow this name brand of poncho means something. And it's not like it's sold for a bunch of money. $8 free shipping. I accepted an offer. My whole store non-boat part sale is still 25% off, but it's going through the eBay International Shipping Program. So they probably paid, they finally took it away where they stopped telling me that they gave me money when they actually gave it to eBay, but they probably paid $10, $12 to ship a rain poncho internationally. I can't imagine it's cheaper than just buying one where you live. Whatever. Next up, D4 is a Reweb Kit from Wellington. It is this blue with the white stripe for that right there. $18.74 free shipping. That was in the sale, of course. So many boat parts to go over. This is was a weird weekend. 30 sales, and the most expensive item I think was like $40, which is very, very different than what it's been lately. Lately, it's been a lot less sales, but a lot more higher dollar. All the money spends the same. I'm not upset about it, just pointing it out. But I probably won't go over the individual pricing even in this at this point of these boat parts today, mostly because of time and because time. Let's call it just time. Time, and I don't feel like it. Today has been too much already. Next up, B5 is a Bestel bunny, a Easter decoration, one of these art tissue. It's an art tissue centerpiece. Original price $2.27, on sale $1.50. And I got this in a big box of what I thought was all Halloween decorations, but there was also some Easter decorations in it. I paid $20 for the box. I got $14.99 free shipping for that, but there was also some like Halloween magnets and some Halloween lights. Actually, some of them are still here, something like this. These like little blow molds, which the lights didn't work, so I popped the blow molds off, and these will sell. They didn't sell this Halloween, but they will inevitably sell. I like selling the blow mold covers more than I like selling the strings of lights with the blow molds, because then it removes the possibility of, even if they do work, something happening in transit, or they get there and some of them have a fuse, like an inline fuse, the fuse blowing, whatever. I'd rather just sell the covers if I can and make some money. But overall, that box ended up okay. I overpaid for it in hindsight, but I'm making money, so I'm okay. Next up, B2 is a Yale and Town lock, which is going to be somewhere in this bag. I think it's this one. If it is, it's this very cool one. It is this one right here. Stanford, Connecticut, USA, Yale and Town Manufacturing Company. Really cool lock. This is another item I like selling, is locks. I don't know if it would quite make it on the top 10 list, but maybe. I'd have to actually do that video to find out. I'd actually have to put pen to paper to see if it makes the cut of the top 10. For that one, accepted an offer, $15 free shipping. I bought a bundle of locks for $25 or something like that. And then also I got a bunch of them in a Mikhail mystery box. I think maybe a couple times in Mikhail mystery boxes. So cost of goods, less than $1 on the lock. And this one, I'm sad to see it go. Anything that ends up on display is something that I'm keeping. I don't keep anything anymore. Kind of. Like this is mine. I'm keeping this forever. Something that I like, and I'm keeping it temporarily until it gets rehomed, it gets displayed, and it is a John Stockton Beanie Baby right up here. John Stockton was one of my favorite all-time players, is one of my favorite all-time players. I like him more now. And this is very cool. I got this in a Mikhail mystery box, so cost of goods less than $1. And I might have sent out an offer, but I don't know. Maybe that was full price. I really don't know. $14.99 free shipping on that. But I like John Stockton more now than I liked when he played. For one, he was a rival to other teams I liked. But two, I found out later in life that he was a dad. Like, yes, of course, a lot of players have children, but he was a dad. He drove a minivan to practice 2 games. He would, his wife would like pack him a lunch to go to his NBA most assists in a NBA assist leader all time by a long shot, would pack a lunch and drive his minivan. I think he didn't get enough credit for how, like, just yoked out he was. Like, go back and look at a picture of John Stockton. Like, I'm talking a beast. And you don't really appreciate that when you're, you know, whatever I was, 10 years old watching him. I might have been younger than that even. A2B16 is a Talina's doll wig. A2B16. These have been the worst selling, the Talinas. Not that they don't sell, but it's the only basket that still has any amount of quantity in it. I mean, this one has, I think, 1. Yeah, 1 in that one. This one might have 1 or 2. It might be time to start lotting those up, but who knows? That'd be for somebody who has spare time to do other things. For this one right here, $8.24 free shipping. And then I used to discuss finances a lot on the channel, and I've found that if you try to help people with finances, they're either A, gonna laugh at you, make fun of you, or B, they're not gonna actually take your advice, and then they're still gonna blame you when it doesn't work out. So I don't give financial advice anymore. But this is a caveat to the rest of this story. I am starting to pick through and slowly sell off a lot of the Pokemon stuff. I do have stuff I'm gonna keep, stuff that has already done well, like some of the Evolving Skies and stuff, but I'm going to start at the lower end, and, you know, I'm going to sell off the tins, and I'm selling these locally, because if I sell this, like this set right here, that I have sold on Marketplace, set of 3, these are from 2021, I paid probably $20 a piece plus tax, I'm getting $75, so I am just recouping my money. But if I sold those on eBay, I could sell them today, but I'm going to lose money because of fees, shipping, fees, all that. But I'm slowly piecing it out and unloading some of the stuff that isn't performing, and I have no faith that it's going to perform in the near future, so that I have spare money or more money to invest in Bitcoin. I'm not going to go into it because do your own research. It's something you like to buy, you buy it. I will never try to convince somebody to buy Bitcoin again. When I tell them at $20,000, hey, you should buy a little bit of this. You should take 1% of your portfolio and buy this and forget about it till you're old. Or if you have a lot of money, you should buy a Bitcoin for each one of your children and just put it away until you die. They laugh at you, or they wait until it gets to $75,000 or whatever it is today, $72,000, and then they ask you about it. So where were you when I was begging you at $20,000 to buy it? Again, I'm going to try not to go into it, but my hobby outside of eBay, which eBay's not a hobby, but what I would call the thing that takes up the most of my hobby time is investing. I look into stocks, I look into cryptos, I do trading. That's what I do with my spare time. People don't like to listen. The point of that story is that's why I'm selling off some of the Pokemon stuff, because I could buy, and again, do not take my advice. I'm not a financial advisor. Do your own research. But I could buy Bitcoin today at its height, and it will outperform these Pokemon cards. These ones. Not this one, which is doing great. Or that one, which did great. Or that one, which is doing great. Or those two, which did great, but maybe. Here is advice I will give, though. And this is financial advice, because this is a fallacy that so many people get caught up in, and it does relate to reselling very much. What you paid for something does not matter once you've paid for it. So that's how this connects to eBay. If you buy something for $100, whether that's a stock, crypto, merchandise for your eBay store, if you buy it for $100, but you can only get $50 for it, it's worth $50. It doesn't matter that you paid $100 for it. So the moral of that story is cut your losses. Don't wait for your losses to come back before you cut it off. If you buy, and I'll keep it eBay related, but it does transfer over to investing. If you buy a dongle for $100 and it goes to $50 and you sell it for $50, take that $50 and buy something that will go up in price or will sell for a higher price. you are better off than waiting for that thing to get back to its original value that it might never get to. So many people hang on to their losers. Cut the losers, move along. Once you can start doing that, your money flow, it will hurt. When you sell something at a loss, it doesn't feel good. You feel like a loser. Selling at a loss, loser. But if you can use your knowledge and ability to take those losers and invest those into winners, you will catch up and grow and profit faster than waiting for your losers to possibly rebound. No guarantees of that. Cut your losers, move along. So I will shush. I'll pack these up, then I will pull the boat parts. Whether or not that makes in this video, actually I won't. I'm gonna make that call right now because I don't have time. But I will be doing like I did in the last video, continuing this video throughout the week with all the hits, and then at the very end I will total up the boat part profits and let you know who won the subscriber giveaway. Future Drew here. It is the next shipping day. For those of you that don't know, I normally ship Monday, Wednesday, Friday, but sometimes I can push when I end up shipping out on Monday. Like, I'll pull orders till the very last second, and then when the next orders come in, you know, they're later in the day, I can then push that back. So this week I'm actually a Monday, Thursday. So I'll pull the 14 orders I have going out today, and then right up until the wire when I have to go pick Thea up from school. If anything else has come in, I'll ship that. And then I only have to ship 2 days this week, which is, it's neither here nor there. I work from home, so it doesn't really change my work week. It just saves me one stop, and sometimes it works out that way. Yesterday, one of the worst sales days I've had. It may have been the worst sales day I had this year after that amazing weekend, but it got very much made up for this morning because I had back-to-back sales. One was $379.90, and the other one was $240. Jackpot. So let's go ahead and pull some orders. First one going out is B2. It is a Wilton DC Superman cake topper set. There's the Superman face and the S for the chest, which this bothers me so much because, of course, Superman's an alien. Their thing was saying that this S on the chest of a hero named Superman is not an S. That was the symbol on his home planet, I think for the word hope. And so that's why they put it with his blanket, because they sent him, whatever. I don't want to go into a bunch of nerd stuff about Superman, but it always bothered me that they needed to clean up why an alien would have an S on his chest. And he didn't give himself the name Superman, so that's like why they needed a reason, but it's an S. This is an S. Come on. Just, it's a comic book. Just let it be not making sense, I guess, would make me feel better. But right there, $8.24 free shipping. I actually had another set of those go out last week or the week before. It was actually a viewer sale, so I sent out a sticker with that as well, but I didn't record that week. To whoever purchased that, I'm sorry I don't have your name on hand, but I appreciate the sale anyways, and I hope you enjoy your sticker. Next up, B3i6. B3i6. I need to move that light. Almost ran into it twice. It is this, which, I mean, this is a Fievel hat. This looks very much like a Fievel hat, but it is a police officer Barbie hat from, of course, the big Barbie and book buy. $7.49 free shipping. Next up, Pat 24 is a McCall's 2721. For that one, $11.24 free shipping. And I've noticed an uptick in the patterns, probably because I'm running a sale pretty regularly, which I'm not running the sale today. I'm going to do a bunch of end and sell similar just because I bumped my store size up, so I have the listings available. So I'm just gonna, I probably won't do the whole store because the boat parts, that doesn't help the boat parts. When somebody's looking for part number blah 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 blah, when they're looking for a dingle or a dangle or a whoozy what's it, they're looking for a whoozy what's it, they're going to get the cheapest one. Mine will hopefully be the cheapest one. But for all my other items, I think I'll do an end and sell similar, just kind of give the store a little rejuvenation. I also heard, I didn't notice, but I did have that really bad sales day, but I heard eBay was like down, like you couldn't buy stuff for a day or like overnight or something like that. I don't know. Did you guys hear anything about that? It didn't seem to affect me much, even though I did have a slow day, but slow days can happen on their own. Either way. Next up, B3D7 is a vintage pewter tie tack. It's got a tree on it, which it drives me crazy, but I'm not going to fix it, that I have 2 B3Ds. It happened. It's too late to fix. I'm not messing with it. But the only things that go in here, what did I say, 7, are the very, very little things like pins and jewelry. So I know when it's in this one. Let's see if I can get any amount of focus on this. Probably not. But it is a little tree. And that, I got $10.49 free shipping. I got that, I think it was last summer, maybe it was the summer before, where I just got a ton of tie tacks and jewelry and stuff, and I was getting it by the bag full. One time I got a bunch of like higher end cufflinks. I paid like $30 for the bag and it ended up being hundreds of dollars. I got a couple more bags of jewelry for like $4 or $5. There was like a whole summer of me finding good quantity of jewelry. Not tons of money when I can put hundreds of items in a little fishing tackle box. It doesn't matter. Take very little time to list, $10.49 free shipping, super easy to pack, all those things that I love. Next up is a Pokemon card, a graded one. It is Alakazam V Full Art, and I can give up my secret location because it's the only card left in there, and it's this one right here. I had this on my 25% off sale. This is not something I needed to because mine was already the cheapest CGC 9.5 you could get, but I am at the point of not only being the cheapest, but I want to entice someone who might not want to buy this into buying it. And so on sale, $23.98 free shipping. I don't remember what I bought that for. I got it in a bulk lot with a bunch of other Pokemon stuff. The market fell out. That will turn around if the stock market and the crypto market continues to go up into balloon territory. All other collectible assets will follow. That's how that happens. People end up with extra money that trickles down into other extra money type of purchases. Because like right now, if you look at like the Rolex index, general purchases may be down, but high-end purchases are actually still up. I'm not saying to go out and buy some. I'm just saying different things go up and down at different times. And right now, it's time to move along from that Pokemon card so I can invest it into something else. Next up, everyone's favorite location. A1A. It is a Wilson Barry Bonds glove right here. I think this was mine from my childhood, but I'm not positive on that. But this is a child's. Says Barry Bonds on the side there, and A2277. Gloves would probably, baseball gloves, softball gloves, would probably make it on that top 10 list that I might never make and should make, but probably won't make, but I kind of want to make. That right there, $23.99 free shipping. I love gloves. I always do them free shipping because worst case scenario, I put them in a flat rate padded envelope, so I always know what the maximum price for shipping will be, and so I can calculate that when I'm calculating the shipping. I mean, calculating the overall price I want to list it at, or profits I will make. But now that there is ground advantage, it has to be going, I don't want to look where it's going. Let me see. It's right up here. It's going to Naples, Florida. So this may be one of those scenarios where I would use the padded flat rate. If it's going to Southern California, far end of Florida, Alaska, Hawaii, that kind of thing. But beyond that, it's going to be ground advantage. And then, like I said, this will probably be the last shipping day for this video if things work out in my favor. Or maybe I might have to just ship one thing tomorrow and I just won't film that anyways. But I will, and I say it too many times in the video, I notice when I'm editing, but I will get you the new boat parts total, which is going to be significant. It's going to jump up by over $1,000. I am also done with the boat parts. And I say that, done. I have that box, that box, that box, these few items here. I'm going to first attempt to sell locally cheap, just to not deal with it. But eventually I might have to make like a lot of them. A lot of them are still new in package, all that kind of stuff. There was just either they were selling it for less money than I was willing to sell it, which was not really existing. If I could list it for 99 cents plus shipping, I listed it, as long as there was a sales history within the last 2 years. If there wasn't, then I went, well, I don't want to wait around on a 99-cent item for the possibility that it might sell at some point, some day down the road. Not happening. I do have up at my desk a very large pile of items that were worth $50 and above, like still like 100 items, $50 and above, but they're what, and by worth, I mean there was others listed at $50 and above, but there was no sales history in the last 2 years. Those items, I'm still contemplating, I might list them for the chance that within the next 2+ years, someone buys one. I don't know. I'm mulling that around in my head. I may just lot it all together and try to get a couple $100 locally because I only paid $580 for everything. So if I can take all that pile upstairs and that pile there and get $200 for it, that would still be awesome. Quick recap on the boat parts profits total. Last total was $5,316.77. And the new grand boat part profits total, $7,086.31. So if you did get entered into the subscriber giveaway, stick around. I will draw that right now. All right, thank you for everyone who entered. Sorry about the extra long delay. I will get back to more regular videos, I promise. Whether you care or not, that is a goal of mine. So we got 39 unique comments. It's been a while. Let me figure out how to do this. Okay, here we go. Let's start. Good luck to everyone who entered. AJ Robinson UG. Nice, bro. Keep it up. Well, I will try. And actually, the boat part sales is still just rocking and rolling. I love it. I think it's going too well. I might be getting a little lackadaisical on my listing. So AJ Robinson UG, reach out to me either through Instagram or through the Facebook group. Both of the links are in the description of every video, and I will get your winning sent out to you. And very close to that next one, only 5 subscribers to go. So if you didn't win this one, you're very close to being able to have a chance at the next subscriber giveaway. Well, that's gonna be all for this one. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, go ahead and give it a thumbs down. Subscribe, share, and be good to each other. Just really neat. Hey, Pete. Do they ever really fix things? I have no idea what this is. What do I care? Let's go. I'm good at this.